Hey yo, what's up, my beloved hashtag champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE champions, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new champions video. And we have reached the end of our journey for the best of the best showdown loot banner pulls. We started off with 120. The first round of pulls, we got blessed with a brand new champion. I was ecstatic. I was hyped. I'm grateful. But then what followed in the second part, both part one and part two will be found and located in the description of this video, took the cake. Part one, we had the stovetop on and we were simmering. Part two, we were straight up chefing. We were cooking. God looked down upon thee and said, hey, yo, let my son, Zeke 410, the bad guy WWE champions, cook. And we walked away with some gold. Part one, we were blessed with Veer the Lion, Leech Gem, Green Gem, Damage Trainer. Part two, we picked up Modern Era Technician, Karrion Kross, The End Is Near. Impeccable, important percentile move and gem damage for red character coach. But then before the banner was done, we got hit with a 5-star bronze pull that changed the account for the better with none other than modern era trickster Liv Morgan Oblivion. I've seen plenty of her floating around at 6-star gold. So we got blessed with a great moment for my girl Stacy Keibler. We've been blessed with many shards for Cora Jade, and now we have a new project following afterwards in Liv Morgan. I might switch things up and take Liv up to 6-star gold before Cora, but one way or the other, I'm going to be having some 6-star gold waifus that are going to be a problem in future waifu content. But all good things must come to an end because we have a premier loot and faction boss contest coming up this upcoming weekend, and we have 10 pulls left. Part two blew part one out of the water. I am fine with things coming down in the last bit. So let's just hop into it. No explosion. Let's just get it. Boom. Let's rock. So anything could happen, but we're grateful and we're gracious because anything could become a benefit and an asset to your roster. So we're picking up some more Karrion Kross loot shards, and that's great in itself. Boom, more Shinsuke. He's been all over the place. I need to be hunting for Showboat Shinsuke to help out my final boss. And then lo and behold, wow, that's different. That's unique when I see the pulls like that, when you pull different variations back to back. So from Shinsuke Striker to Shinsuke Acrobat. And it's going to be a quick one. This was definitely going to be short, sweet, and brief compared to 55 pulls prior on the 2 times over. So now we got Alpha. We're getting down to it. We don't know what we're going to get. It could easily be a fuse. That's the guaranteed. So we got some more Mosh shards. He's been left and right in all of these, right? So, boom, we got some Sonya Deville ones. I believe we're going to be getting 1,000 shards of her soon due to this Champions of Change and Champions of Color, the special event going on and the daily login. So, we got that. So, who is left? It's a 5-star gold, and it's not new. It was Braun Breaker. So, see, part 2 was killer. We got tons and tons of bronze shards. We got some more shards for Karrion Kross. That is absolutely fine. We have not unlocked him yet, but we will. And so that's the video. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for what came out of these 120 pulls. I can't get mad about something that I willingly invested in, took part in. So on one side, yeah, it's unfortunate how the dice rolled on this situation, but on the other side, I walked away with the two characters that I was surprised to unlock and recruit in the same video, and I picked up somebody who I mean, they're no longer. I don't think they're in the WWE anymore. And if they are, I haven't seen them on TV for a long time when it pertains to Veer. But I'm still gracious and I'm thankful for what I got. And any of these bonus shards, depending on the class, depending on the style of champion, could go towards some killer future or present upgrades and enhancements when it comes to going to the next star level in the 6-star route. And especially if 7 stars become a thing, the more shards you have of characters, the better. So we'll just see how things go. But that is the end of the road for these best of the best showdown loot. I still got content that I need to take care of and clear. The prize wall's still up, so we're going to try to clear as many milestones as we can and just have a blast and have a great time with my faction mates and just enjoy things before Faction Boss goes live. So with that being said, thank you for being a witness to the ups and the downs, the good times and the bad when it comes to this banner. I personally look at it like this. If you don't have a strong waifu banner, if you don't have a strong waifu roster, it wouldn't hurt you to go and try to pull, especially if you got a smaller roster. You'll probably walk away with some top tier, top notch 5-star recruits, maybe even 6-star that can help you out with plenty of shards that are going to spare you on TP so that you can get ahead with the game and do what you love and do what you enjoy. And that way you can focus on raising up your other resources because you're getting hit with so many shards. I mean, Shinsuke is a 12K black gem damage trainer. The same way Zombie Edge is the black gem damage trainer coach. But like I said, percentile, 30% or higher seems to be the way to go when it comes to gem damage and move damage. So he's great. He'll get you to a certain extent. And you got to look at it like this too. Not everyone is going to have a 6-star goal just yet. There's nothing wrong with having different champions at different variations. Like there's nothing wrong with having a couple heavy hitters at 5-star, bronze to gold. There's nothing wrong with having a couple characters floating between 6-star bronze to gold either. Some people might be hitting hard in 6-star silver. And the time being, unless they're really worth it, they're your favorite, leave them at 6-star silver. Leave them at 6-star bronze. Let them serve their purpose as a trainer or a coach, and utilize them that way instead of you taking them all the way up and knowing you can't get those key resources and tokens back. They can still play their role of importance. So, at the end of the day, everyone has purpose. There's smart ways to play about the game. There's nothing wrong with going shard hunting because you can go hunting for shards and you can catch yourself a big fish. You can catch yourself a shark, a whale, a dolphin. It's all RNG. I could have easily done a single pull and maybe pulled a 5-star or 6-star Oblivion. That wasn't the case. We had to go through the fire. We're grateful. We're thankful. And now we move forward. And that's how you got to look at it with every loot. Look at the characters that are in the loot. See your roster. Understand the difference between a want and a need. And respect the decision when you make that purchase. Acknowledge what you decide to invest in. And don't look back. Don't talk bad about it. Heck, laugh about it. Sometimes the pulls are so bad you have to laugh. But also be grateful. It's better to take the shot instead of not taking the shot at all. So, with that being said, hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love to each and every single one of you, my beloved Champions fam. Like the video, share the video. Let's chop it up in the comments below this one. Again, part 1 and part 2 will be found in the description of this video or even in the comment section, either or. Go back, join me on the journey. They might be a tad bit longer than this one, but inevitably, it was fun. It was a great time from start to finish. And we walk away champions because we walked away with things that we didn't have. And quite frankly, the reality of it is, we didn't have to get anything, and somehow, some way, God blessed us to walk away with something instead of nothing. So with that being said, y'all, I love each and every single one of you. Make sure that you're logging in on the portal. Make sure you're doing your daily claims. Make sure you're doing everything to be a benefit and an asset to your faction. And never Never feel ashamed to ask a question. The worst question is the question that is not asked. And common sense can go a long way. So plan, build, forge a better future for you and your faction fam, as well as your individual life. I wish you nothing but the best. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of y'all. So until next time, stay tuned. Peace.